won't exactly have the standing feeling yet, but we'll start here. And so just for a second, just feel the palms of the hands pushing. That's all you focus on, the palms of the hands kind of pushing. And you should be able to get some feeling there. Then feel as if you're moving from inside here, just splitting the body in two halves and moving from the very center line. Now, don't push the palms, push the palms from in here. So here you move, you're trying to move through both sides of the body out to the palms. And if you do that, you know, if you can get that, you'll feel everything engage. It won't be just this or this. It'll engage that whole half of the body. And then when you exhale, you hold that open. When you inhale, you push again. So each time you should have a little more feeling in there. When you're standing, when you're up here at this level, I'd like you in your mind, we'll give you enough time to do two things today. One is to, you'll start out just here, don't think about it too much. Then as you get into the standing a little bit, really envision that you're in water up to the chin. You're going to get a beach ball here, and you're going to just kind of lean on it. So your chin, your chest, everything's going to be on this beach ball. So you kind of, your eyes see over the top, but you're just going to kind of use the beach ball and just lean into it, let it support you a little bit. We'll do that when we first start the standing. When we come back up, after we're here and we come back up, then I want you to try and envision yourself being a sail on a ship. And once you get back up here, I want you to just envision the wind coming in and filling the sail, filling the back, filling the arms, filling the gua, so that after we're up here, we come down here. At some point, I want you to feel as if you've got the ball here. It's like you roll it down, but I really want you to kind of feel the ball get a little heavier here, and then pick the ball up and hold it into the body, and try and feel the ball as it comes up the back, even into the shoulders, and lets everything round out. With making sure our head's up, so feet shoulder width, parallel. Then we want to feel our head being pulled gently upward, so the neck stretches a little bit. Then we're going to unlock the knees, and when I say unlock, it's just let them unlock just a little. So there should be no stress on the thighs. If there is stress, it'll be in the calf of the legs, because you're going to be putting your weight just behind the ball of the foot in the bubbling well, so that your heels are just touching the ground and your toes are just touching the ground. And we're going to open the shoulders. So it's kind of like somebody takes your shoulders and pulls them this way and forward. So we'll open the shoulders. And then we'll bring the wrists together. Exhale. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Now you want to just get yourself comfortable, check the top of the head, check the knees are just unlocked, where the weight is in the feet. Make sure you're not leaning back or lifting too high. So you should have a little bit, the back should be flat. You don't want the back so nice and flat in the back. Eyes level, straight forward. Breathing evenly. Now you're trying to balance everything in the body, and we're trying to move into some form of stillness. So you really want to kind of keep the thoughts to a minimum. And focus on the feeling of the body, where it's tight, where it's empty, where it has too much fullness. You want to even everything out so it's balanced. You're really trying to balance everything in the body. Balancing the head on top of it. And you're trying to really relax. Now, in your mind, put this beach ball, stand in the water to the chin, hold the beach ball, gently lean on the beach ball just a little bit and use it to support you in the water. So the feet are just touching. Trying to stand between, you're trying to stand gently between heaven and earth. Not putting too much pressure either direction. Fingers are open, loose, but not curled. Take a deep breath. As we exhale, we'll roll the ball. Now we're going to hold the ball down here. So imagine picking up a ball with a little bit of weight so that you can feel it in the hands and arms, and feel it opening the back. Feel it also expanding into the back. Opening the shoulders, the neck, rounding the lumbar a little bit, opening the Ming Men. Okay, take a deep breath. As we exhale, let the hands come down. Facing the walls. Now we're going to begin pushing on the walls, so as we exhale, we push. Inhale, hold that push. With each breath, push a little more. Try and divide the body and push from the center of the body. Now take a deep breath. As we exhale, allow the hands to come all the way back. And don't move. Now feel as if the wind comes in and fills the sail, fills the body. As you inhale, it fills and just keeps filling and holding everything in place very gently. Now take a deep breath. As you exhale, allow the palms to face. Hold the ball gently. Now as you inhale, open the ball up. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Palms face down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Push the ball down into the water. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. And down. Hands to the sides. Shake the body a little bit. Rotate the ankles. When I first started doing the standing, I used rubber bands attached to the fingers. So I attached the rubber bands to the floor, and then I pulled the bands up, and then I attached them to the ceiling and pulled down, and that gave me some feeling. later it changed to a ball in water. So it's like I've got the ball. When I'm coming up, I'm only allowing that ball to rise as fast as I want to let it. So I'm just letting the ball push the arms up slowly. When I go down, I want to feel as if I'm pushing the ball back down. So this is a vertical movement. The other one's horizontal, so we're getting both axes. The other, now the ball in the arms, that's the way you initially do it. But you want to move the ball inside the body so that you're actually moving, going from the inside again, except now instead of expanding, you're going up and down inside. So as you're going down, you're trying to feel this drop. Now, one way to get this feeling a little bit is here, as you start to drop down, swallow. And you can follow the swallow down into the center of the body. Coming back up though, you can't swallow, so you have to feel the ball expand like it's expanding. All this up and down kind of coincides between about the eyeballs and the belt. So on this, once you get down to about belt level, that's where you're going to stop.
Great.
And same thing in the form. When when we do the opening of the form, and we push down, and we also allow our knees to bend, and we go down with it. But the hands, when they hit level of the belt, that's when we push ourselves back up straight. So this is kind of your demarcation points. Good question.
Great answer.
Thank you.
The time that we might stay in the shape, maybe 5 minutes, and then move to another shape for another 5 minutes, just as a sort of, I guess maybe as a build-up to a longer standing.
Yeah, you could do that. I always go by feel myself. It's like once I've got the feeling and I've had it long enough here, then I'll come down and I'll go until I've got the feeling I want here, and then I'll go down, and then I'll come back and stand until I decide I've had enough. But you could, I mean, that's the way I've seen some people do this. They'll say, well, I got 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here, and I come back and I do another 5. And that's good, but you got to be, your mind then is also distracted by the clock a little bit. Whereas if you go, my way, then you won't be distracted by anything. You're looking, because what you're really seeking isn't the amount of time you put in. What you're really seeking is the quality of the feeling and the quality of the standing that you're doing. And like Sifu Tam said, a minute beats 30 minutes wrong.